I married something that wasn't all human. Even telling you the story now still sends chills down my spine. Story time. So, I'm a reserved person. I'm very quiet. I'm laid back. I keep myself to myself. I don't really go out. If you see me going out, it's for occasions. Other than that, I like to stay at home most of the times. So on this particular Friday night, when my friends asked me to come out with them, I said no, because first of all, I wasn't feeling well that very night. But then again, it's not feeling well as in physically sick. I just wasn't myself that night, and I couldn't put a finger to what it was. So after they persisted, I decided to actually go out with them, because maybe that might actually cheer me up. That might actually cheer me up a bit. So I decided to go out with them. They go out on this nightclub. That's their go-to place all the time. I'm pretty familiar with it, but I decided to go anyway. We go out and we're having a good time. All of them are having fun. They're trying silly things. They're smoking things they shouldn't be smoking. And it's something that I would never actually do. So I try to just like mix and make them feel like I belong as well. I didn't want them feeling uncomfortable. Anyway, as the night went on, this guy smiled at me. I smiled back. He came and approached me and he started talking to me. We started talking about silly things. Bearing in mind, I don't know him. This is the first time I've ever actually set eyes on him. Anyway, he said he would like to get to know me, and he gave me his number, and I also gave him my number, which is weird because it's something that I never do. But whatever reason, I was very drawn to him. Anyway, I go home, I didn't think nothing of it, and I received a text message from him. He said, I was just checking to make sure that you're back home safely. And I said, yes, thank you very much for caring and checking on me. Anyway, he said, can I ring you? I was like, yeah. He rang me and we're talking, he's asking me questions. Then he said something very chilling. He asked if I have got my coat hung at the back of my chair, and he described the exact location where my chair is. I quickly sat up and I checked, because I'm wondering, how does he know this? And I asked him, yes, but how do you know this? And he said, he's just checking. You would have thought this would be the first alarm bells and to stop talking to this guy. But whatever reason, I just couldn't bring myself to stop talking to him. Weeks goes by, and then we're still talking. Then one night he rang again and he said, what do I want? And I asked, what do you mean? He said, I know you feel very sad and you need something. You tell me and I'll make it happen. I laughed very nervously and I said, what do you mean? He said he knows that I need someone like a man, and he can be just that for me. I was embarrassed, at the same time nervous and creeped out by the question. He proceeded to tell me that, can I feel the presence next to me on my bed? I was worried, and he said, if I turn around and look next to my left, I will see that the bed is actually sunken in, like someone is sat on the bed. I asked him if he's actually stalking me. He said no. He laughed and said, it's just a joke.